An Australian yeast-based spread is back on the shelves of a coffee shop in Guelph. It comes after a back-and-forth battle between the business and Canada's Food Authority. But the salty spread's sweet relief may be short-lived. CTV's Alexandra Holyk joins us now live to explain. Alexandra, as we understand it, the sale of this specific Vegemite product was barred, but now it isn't?
That's right, Tony. The owner of Found Coffee says last month the Canadian Food Inspection Agency told him his Australian imported Vegemite wasn't up to code. But the organization later walked back that decision, allowing the store to sell the spread on a short-term basis. And since then, the jars have been jumping off the shelves.
It's always been a very divisive product.
Whether you love it or hate it, Vegemite is very much back in Guelph.
I've had some people coming all the way from up north or maybe 5 hours away just to grab a jar of Vegemite from our shelves.
Found Coffee finding a way to keep serving the savory spread after a routine check by the Canadian Food Inspection Agency.
They turned around and said, no, this is a non-compliant product, you have to pull it off the shelves, and you have to take it off your menu and you're not allowed to have it anymore, and therefore you'd be in breach of your compliance and you'd end up potentially being fined.
The agency claimed the Vegemite didn't meet Canadian regulations because of added vitamins and labels that weren't in French.
It's a specialty food where there is no comparable product produced in Canada and therefore is exempt from the dual labelling laws.
Worried about his small business, Walters decided to pull Vegemite off store shelves. But within a few days, the stories behind these jars spread.
I just had to tell them what was going on. So I recorded a video. All of a sudden, the Prime Minister of Australia just sort of spoke up about this little cafe owner in Canada.
The Australian cafe owner, Leighton Walters, can once again have Vegemite back in his cafe.
The CFIA released a statement saying it requested a risk assessment from Health Canada. That assessment deemed the added vitamins in the spread to be low risk in suggested serving sizes.
And it's like, well, duh, we've been eating it for 100 years.
The CFIA adding that it will work with the importer to allow the product to be sold in the short term, while we collaborate with Health Canada, the manufacturer, and the importer to find a longer-term plan for Vegemite sales across Canada.
It's still very ambiguous. I haven't heard from the CFIA since, to be honest.
While Walters waits to find out, he's already looking ahead to the future.
I'm trying to find ways that we can, hook up Vancouver and British Columbia and hook up different chains of supply for this product.
CTV News reached out to the CFIA for an update on that longer-term solution, but we haven't heard back yet. Meanwhile, Found Coffee says it's already sold 2/3 of its Vegemite supply, so if you're looking to get your fix, you better go sooner than later. Tony?
All right, CTV's Alexandra Holyk with that story. Alexandra, thank you.